It's live.
Hey, good morning, everybody. As you can see, Mr. D and I are here to say good morning. Oh,
Good morning. Hey.
and Mike is here too. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
How's it going, everybody?
All right. Having camera problems again, as you can see.
Yeah, there's one missing.
There's two cameras this morning. I got to work on that. I don't know why OBS does this to me, man. I mean, I suppose it could be because I am running two C920s, but I don't know. It's like every time I got to redo my cameras.
Oh,
yeah, I was trying to set mine up this morning, and two of the other cameras, the 270 works fine, and these other ones, one works fine. As soon as you try to add the second, it will not add it.
yeah, Minnesota Maker and Derek. Good morning, good afternoon. How's it going?
Channel, huh? So I can see people chat.
Yeah, just waiting to see who else going to be jumping in today.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to, have anybody in 15 minutes jump in and say, "Oh, hey, what's going on? What's going on?" Wait a minute, not start from the beginning. I got to catch up.
Take it back apart. Start over.
Exactly. That's something I don't really want. So. Yeah, but as you can see, I've got, I think, everything here that I need. The parts that are right here, that's going to be for the bed carriage. Got the bed right underneath it. So let's have a better idea about how things are going together.
On your one camera there, Don, there's something running right across it, something silver. I mean, right through the middle of the camera. It was. Say something.
Huh?
Yeah, there's something silver running right through the middle of your upper left camera.
Something silver?
Yeah, right in the middle of your camera frame. It's like a tube, like a flexible tube right in front of your camera.
Oops.
Yeah. Like,
There you go.
Yeah, there. That was the light. Sorry about that.
That's better.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
No big deal. I just wanted to let you know,
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I wouldn't have noticed that. Oh, yes.
Me.
Hey, I would say.
Oh.
That's good. Yeah.
Check that big badass out there. Where am I? Am I here? Oh, where am I? I can't see myself. And this camera no longer work. Oh, it's this camera. That's fine. Now there's a shelf, huh? That one come out. This set of three came out beautiful. No cracks, no lifting, no nothing.
Well, that sounds nice.
Yeah. But it took 3/4 of a roll of freaking filament, but this is that cheap filament from eBay too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there, Minnesota Maker. 3D Medic Vince, good morning.
Yeah.
Did you let me go grab that.
Huh?
I closed it. Holy ducks, Batman.
Oh.
say we ducked it.
Squirrels up there.
Say all ducks, no fins. Yes, I had the other two I printed out, but they somehow disappeared.
Yeah.
It's amazing how things you print out just magically disappear.
So,
Are you putting a link out in the chat, Don, or no?
for the Hangout?
Yeah, I can do it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, do it. Just in case.
Okay.
Hey, and Vince is here. Good morning, Vince.
Morning.
So, it's good that I have my.
Uncle's like, how many shelves are you going to put up? How long are you going to be here?
Yeah, who knows?
Well, they come down real easy, so it's kind of a damn room. I think what's screwing up my prints is that outside air blowing on it. It's freaking cold in that camper this morning, let me tell you what. 18 degrees this morning.
Oh, man.
I was wrapped up. I've been up since 1 o'clock in the morning, laying there. Just, I don't want to get out of bed. It's too freaking cold. I don't have no cigarettes. I got to roll cigarettes. And so I laid there until almost 5 before I got out of bed.
So we're all the way down to 53 today.
Oh, that's it. I think tonight's the last night in the camper. I don't know what it's supposed to be tonight, but I know cold's on the agenda. Ooh, there you go. Off all weekend bits. That's nice. And that bracket for the camera didn't work out either. Oh, shitty. Splitting layers. So I'm trying to get, I think I'm going to have to print it with the 1 mil nozzle, you know? Get some beef to it. Keep on sticking to it. I got too much freaking glue on it. Now you can see how that thing is, I turned on these lights maybe, so it ain't so freaking blinding. You can see them split layers and it's all split to crud.
I know what I
Let's see. Hey Don, did they not do the community hangout last night?
No.
Why is that, I wonder?
That's a good question. I'm just noticing another problem that I'm having right now. For some reason. Oh, again.
Nobody can really hear you, Don. You gotta get a microphone closer to you. Nobody can hear you.
It looks like I can get the mic close enough to me, which means what I'm going to have to do is
My coffee. Sorry.
find my 9-volt. What I do need is this.
Guess I'll just have to keep on printing today. Keep the cameras full.
Race is off for the weekend. Oh, that sounds good. So,
Hello. You could say, you see, when we got
cameras are picking up all your printers there.
What's that, Don?
I said printer mics are all on.
My printer mics?
Well, you can hear your machine just whining away.
Let me see. Turn the sensitivity down. Yeah, I guess I could see what mic's running.
That's 1, 2. Can you still hear me?
Turn my mics down. Speaker a little bit. Settings. Yeah.
Oh, is it now? Can you
I mean, it's got to be this thing. Bring it down a little bit. Is that any better?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a little bit low, but there's no more whining of the machines.
Yeah.
Now is that better? Can you hear me better?
No, you're still low.
Am I?
That's not supposed to be.
How is it now?
A little bit better, Don.
Huh?
Yeah, you're better.
Am I better now?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it could be better.
Yeah, no, I have to. I'm playing
Yeah, you
around.
sound like you're muffled, actually.
Yeah, I don't know where. How is it now?
That's real low and muffled.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn it. It must be this microphone here, this lavalier mic. How's it coming through now? That's the 1, 2.
Still the same thing, real low, real muffled.
Oh man, this. Testing 1, 2.
That's worse.
Testing.
That is worse, Don.
Testing 1, 2. Testing. Testing.
I don't think that lavalier mic is going to work for you.
I don't think so either.
No.
That's a lot better there.
Yeah, but I'm using the normal mic right now.
Yep.
You just have to talk louder.
Okay, we can do it that way. And how is the sound now?
It's good now.
Okay, I'm using the normal mic. Hope that this will function correctly.
Need to get an extension cord for it so you can bring it over there.
No, the problem is not the extension cord. The problem is
Hey,
that
Don, you got somebody in there? Hey, Don, can you actually get building now?
accelerate. Hey.
Man, let's save the build.
Yes. And this video is sponsored with shame.
Gotta see if I'm even tweaked to him.
I just found something out. The millimeter screws are a little bit too long.
Yeah. He just hasn't put out a video in a while there, Accelerate.
Oh, get on there. Ah, damn it. That can't be true.
2 months ago. You've been slacking there, Accelerate. I am upset.
You have a problem.
Well, he hasn't put out a video in 2 months. I am subbed to him now. And they got the bell ring, so.
Houston, we have a problem.
Well, what'd you do? You spill your nuts?
No. Just found out that the M2 and M10 screws for the framework, they're too long.
That ain't no good.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the washers that I have in this package, they are M4s, and they're not going to fit. That means I'm going to have to take a look real quick and not see if I can find some M5 washers that I can put underneath the screw to lift the screw up a little bit.
Oh, that's all right, Accelerate. I just giving you crap. I don't know if you're subbed to me or if you watch my channel. Like tomorrow, I'm on tomorrow morning with Don and Dee.
1 second. It's up here.
But yeah, we're on my channel Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I think I'm going to try printing this thing on the big printer with big nozzle. That's why I put it on there, because it's supposed to make everything stronger, you know? A big nozzle. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to pull up my Kira profile. Where the hell is it? There it is. All right, let's go to the tomato. It's 2 hours and 24 minutes to print on the Ender. We'll see how long it takes on the tomato.
How do you pronounce that machine?
Tomato. It's my tomato, man. It's a TiVo tomato.
What we got here?
Flow rate. Oh, what the hell, man? Where am I from here? My flow rate down to 95 on the tomato, man.
Houston, we definitely have a problem.
Yeah.
We definitely have a problem. That's something I didn't realize at all.
Gotta check your nuts all the time, man.
Yep.
Don't forget about the nuts, man.
Nah, what's really strange is they're working on this part of the frame. Wait a minute. Something's strange. Something's strange. Check something out.
And now I got everything on. It takes an hour to slice crap. Oops. I could probably stop there, right about there. If we did do a top layer, that'd be awesome. It's 2 hours and 24 minutes on the Ender, and it's 39 minutes on the tomato.
Okay.
You figured out there, Don?
Yeah. I figured it out. The 10 millimeter, you know, I should have gotten 8 millimeter screws, but the 10 millimeter is, you know, it couldn't be 1 millimeter longer. That couldn't be 1 millimeter.
So they won't tighten up at all then, huh?
No, they're tightening up. They're tightening up.
Yeah, they just dig into the plate a little bit, which might be fine because then it's
locked in place.
yeah, it's locked in place a little better.
Yeah. So
It really to get it kind of all squared up and and everything. You punch a little hole right there so it goes down in there good. And it never move. I suppose that could be bad though too.
who knows? Could be. So what I'm doing now is setting up the framework for the control. That one's tightened up, but
We're getting close to being done. Cool, we're doing top surfaces. Yes. Oh my god. Top, bottom one. There's only one, okay. Okay, well, there's 2 layers on the top. Oh, that's almost be done. It's just on the side. I'm sorry, I don't even have the chat up here. I was monkeying around. Accelerate. Okay, we're all good. What you got going there, Don?
all right, now I'm putting on the corner brackets for the bottom section.
All right.
I have to put them at exactly 100.
Hey, D. Well, how powerful a laser do you need to cut through that thin plywood?
How thin a plywood?
Well, I don't know, just whatever, thin plywood. About the thickness of balsam wood, probably.
Balsa wood you can do with the 3.5, 4 watt.
Yeah, but what about like just regular plywood? About the thickness of that of balsam wood?
You're probably talking. You got to start moving up into the 40 watt.
Yeah, then you need one of them big tubes and shit like that, right?
Yeah, you can get the cutters for about $400.
Okay, man.
Yeah, you can get them off of Your Best has them.
Nice. Yeah.
Several places out there have them.
I will have to start saving up for one of them.
They're not overly expensive, but really all depends.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, you can hear it? Okay, I'll put my headphones on. No problem. Well, it might not be a problem. Right now, hopefully this will work. I'll come back over here. Oh, it says headset. And I can hear you guys. Cool.
Yeah, I hope so.
They did. I think they just shut off. Oh, I'm still on. I just think I lost everybody again. Headphones, yeah. Hey, Don, say something.
Just one, too. How do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Headset working, Mike? Huh?
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. Just
All right.
give me a second. All right, let's go over here. As soon as I turned it on, I could hear something, and then bang. Hold on.
That would be a good idea if you turn them on.
Hold on.
This can't be true. Another screw that is really working on the. Oh, man. That's old. Okay. So now. And can't be.
Everybody's quiet this morning. Huh?
Yeah, really. So, I just want
Might be time to change heads.
if I would have checked this out a little earlier, then I could have gone to the hardware store this morning and got me at least some M5 washers so that I wouldn't have any problem with the M10 screws. But of course,
So still looking for suggestions on the first print to do when I move all the stuff downstairs.
yeah. Yeah, I think you already know what I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I may end up having you send me those and I'll do it.
Yeah. You need the files?
Yeah. Yep.
I forgot all about that, man. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's still going to be another week before I get everything down here.
So check this out. Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, 1 second. I'm not sure if a buddy of mine is watching right now, but let me send him a message in Facebook. I'm gonna see if my. I want to check out to see if my one colleague here, you know, who cut the beams for me.
Yep.
See if he has a couple of minutes time. Hardware store is open until 6. That means if he could jump on his motorcycle or on his bicycle, I mean, get over there to the hardware store, get that for me, and come back. That would take about a half an hour. If I do it, it's going to take me about 20 minutes. The weather's not the best out there. And, you know, Mother Nature decided to let a little bit of water down this morning, around 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was so nice. You know, the window in my bedroom, it's not straight. It's not straight. It's at I'd say about a 15-degree angle. And every time when it rains, it plashes on that window and wake up the dead.
Yeah.
It could definitely wake up the dead. But, you know, it can't be. I thought I had some watches laying around, but I have no idea where they are.
I don't know. I was sitting here before and had a cardinal bounce off my window.
Oh, man.
The bird flew right into it.
Was it still living after crashing in?
Yeah, sat there for a minute or so, shaking its head.
That was a lucky one.
Yeah. Yep.
I have seen doves flying into windows, breaking their necks.
Yeah.
Which is not really pretty to see, you know.
We had one up in New York where a turkey flew down across the highway and the guy was doing about 75 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And come through his front windshield and actually broke his neck and killed him.
Oh, man. That is not good at all.
So, talk about bad luck.
Yeah. What do I have here? That's the M4x10. Thanks. Wait a minute. That's for the bottom. Other ones are for the top. No, wait a minute, though. Oh, no, that's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. No, they're not. They are not in here. Okay. And then the next question is, where did I put them all? They're not in there. One thing's for sure. This is not good at all. Over here.
Crazy. The third Thursday. The third Thursday. So, no, that's going to be the 22nd. Calendar. 22nd. 2 more weeks. David wants to know if you're willing to give up the cat.
Yes, but I don't think you can ask about it is value. So it's just giving you that. It's the riches, they destroy everything.
Who destroys it?
It's the riches. This is nice, especially this one. Rather than I never said they can leave me when I work and then they can. I think that
Buddy. Could you imagine Buddy not being around them?
no, there's no problem being not around. This shit happens. This too. Especially this one.
Would Mommy call you?
Buddy is freaking clown. He doesn't say.
Would Mommy call you? You a baby? Yeah.
What's going on there?
Mommy called you a baby.
Oh, the mic flew out.
And I mean, you don't want to be by yourself.
Oh, that's going to be. Oh, where are you? Okay.
He gets mad.
That was not good.
Mad.
So.
What's much less if the guy
Huh?
knows? Just to set it.
Changing all of that.
So you gotta watch the day.
There's a lot of people are working today.
No, I finally got an answer. Okay.
I would think the birthday party.
And Mr. D?
Yeah, and so wondering why the prints didn't come out right. It had a little bit of little leakage around the nozzle.
Oh man, that sounds like the nozzle wasn't completely tight, huh?
Yeah, it was, but it worked until I ran the PETG through it.
Oh, that means, yeah, when you're running a PETG, that means you're running the nozzle hotter.
Yep.
Which means you might have to check the nozzle again to see if it's still tight.
And I'm just doing the easier thing. I'm just pulling the head off and putting the new head on with the copper blocks and everything.
Uh-huh. So
then I'll take the time and go through, clean up, and rebuild the other head.
yeah, I found one solution. Putting a washer underneath the screws, that helps a lot.
Yep.
It gives me that extra room that I need.
Yeah, and those on those that extruded aluminum, those brackets, it tends to hold a little bit better with a washer under the head than the.
Yeah. Now the problem that I had the screws. I think I should have ordered M5 by 8 instead of M5 by 10.
Yep.
But I got this working out. All I have to do is just find the hammer nut.
Yeah, that's why I ordered a whole bunch of the 8.
Yeah.
See, my rims are nice. Yeah. I don't know why you messed it up.
Ow. Shop it. Oh, it's my. Oh man. Yeah. They close at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and it's already 10 minutes before 4. So that means he wouldn't be fast enough to get there before they close. So I'm going to have to work with what I have. And
now Walter's streaming too.
it seems like it. You know, Walter. He knows that Saturday is my day. He can do his stream earlier. I won't have a problem with it. But he has to start it before mine so that everybody's watching him.
Yep.
And I lose the watch time. But I have some good friends here.
Yep. Yep.
I have some good friends here. They know what to do. Just open up a second screen, you know.
Yeah.
I need this one. So, Hammer, where are you? There we go. Okay. That's the two side elements there. What I need to do, put on the top element. This right here. That fits perfectly. Just like that. So, hey, what's going on in the chat there? Hey! Sounds like Don didn't watch any of my streams where I pointed out the necessity of washers. That's M5 bolts bottom out on the bottom of the extension. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But hey, the link is up above for the Hangout if anybody wants to join in. Also, the washer is a better alternative than the short bolt, not only low distribution, but because the washers are less than 2 millimeters thick. Yeah. I got a couple of washers here, but I'm going to have to look and see if I can find some more in my drawers that I have. I have a lot of drawers with a lot of parts in them. Screws, nuts, bolts, washers, whatever. I already found in one drawer a couple of washers, which means I can tidy up the sides. This, that might be a little bit better. Yeah, I'm switching here. Get you in. Oh. No. Like that's not a good idea right now. Oh, like that. That'll work. Hangout Discord failed with Google 404 error. Oh, look up in the chat, Colin. There's a link there. Mike posted the link for you. Try that one out. Can't understand why it's not working in Discord. Whereby, Dwayne, that worked for you, right?
Yeah, the link in the Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, strange. Because Colin is saying it didn't work out for him. He got a 404 error.
Hold on, let me copy the link and jump out and open a new window here quick.
That's strange, you know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Huh.
I just did the link from the Discord. It came right up.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Colin is working on a Mac. That might be the problem too. Sorry, Colin. I had to bring that joke out.
Yeah, it was a bit needed hit. I mean, a crackle product, huh?
Uh-huh.
It's so much fun giving the Apple people a hard time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
There.
Tighten this one up.
Getting hard to move around today. I need to make one of these printers print out a new back for myself.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. That's
So, jumping in. Good morning, everyone.
Huh?
Hey, Don.
Hey, Bob, how you doing, buddy?
Mike.
Not doing too well. I still can't get on with my iPhone. I'm have to use my other one.
Oh,
I still can't get on with my iPhone. I'm have to use my other one.
oh, man. Oh, hey, Bob, I have another problem, too.
What?
I was,
Other one.
somebody's got the speaker. Bob, I have another problem, too.
What?
Colin
What?
is echoing through you.
Other one.
All right, where's
Somebody's got the speaker. Bob, I have another problem.
What?
Colin is echoing through you.
is it? I'm trying to figure out if I'm the source of the echo. It doesn't look like it.
I saw the green.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yep. My bad.
Yeah. Okay, Bob, I was in email contact with BuildTac.
Yeah.
And, you know, trying to get them to send me the bigger Lex system.
Yeah.
I have to send them the smaller one back before they'll send me the bigger one.
Which seems reasonable. I mean, if you're proposing to test their stuff for them.
Yeah, no, you know, I sent them an email. Hey, I got a friend over in the U.S. He's willing to pay for the postage. I can send it to him. Nope.
No, they're not in the business of just handing out stuff. They want to actually get something for their demo units, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So that means I'm going to have to wait until month's end when my retirement payment comes, you know, because that's going to cost me something like 20, 25 euros or something like that to send that package back to BuildTac.
Yeah.
How'd you get a demo from BuildTac?
And, you know, I just sent them a message, told them my YouTube channel, and yeah,
You know, like any porn star, he just pretends to be much bigger than he is.
no, they know me. They know me from the past. They know me.
Well, I'm sure they figured it out.
No, they know me from the past because I was always getting BuildTac sheets from them for my Wanhao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they make good stuff.
But they usually check out the accounts anyway. Or the
I'm sure they would. I mean, it would be negligent for them not to.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Hey,
just
Colin, did you find out why you're getting a 404?
Yes, I was on mobile. It's not where the Hangouts links are failing on mobile devices.
oh, I thought
Yeah.
Mac.
A new one failed.
No, now I'm on my Mac and it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, the problem is on my iPhone, it failed, but now I'm on my Android, and it works.
Well, I was doing it on an iPad. I've not tried it on an Android device, but it sounds like there's a pattern here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I deleted my. I tried downloading Google Plus, and then I wound up deleting it all. So
I don't think that's going to help. It seems to be something about link truncation. They probably added some character into the link that these different apps don't recognize as a URL acceptable character or something.
That could be. That could be.
Because, you know, those links have, you know, these unique IDs that are quite lengthy and yeah.
well, they asked me why I wanted to cancel out, and I says because I'm hacked and I can't get on Google Hangouts.
Yeah, well, I thought they were killing off Google Plus overall. I guess that's a long-term thing.
Oh.
Seems to be something that is long term. Yeah.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows?
Well, at least
So
now I
this
know
frame is all 2020?
Android.
Don?
It's working.
Yeah.
And
Don, is
I
this frame
can't
you're building all 2020?
Huh? What was that again?
Is the frame all 2020 or just part of it?
Yeah, it's for a 2020 bed.
No, I mean the extrusions. Are there any 2040s in there to support it, or is it all 2020?
It's all 2020.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I imagine he could use 2040, couldn't he?
Well, you can always overbuild it. I just wasn't sure what would constitute underbuilding it.
Nah, Colin, I'm going to do this one with the 2020 framework, but you know, when this one's done, it's probably going to yuck me in my fingers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
well, the thing is, they make these L bolts that work quite nicely. I don't know what they're called relative to the corner brackets you're using, but I guess you have them as well.
You're talking about those bolts that slide into the slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those, but they are
those. I used a combination of those and the corner brackets when I put mine together, and it's sturdy as hell. Now, finally, once I got it tightened down, which was a process, because making sure making sure the hammer nuts are turned properly can be a pain in the ass. But once you get it tightened down properly, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I was able to get those L brackets on both interior and exterior corners.
Cool.
So it worked really nicely.
That sounds good.
It was pretty heavy duty.
Yeah. No, but
just in case I want to throw my printer against the wall or something, you know, which happens, right?
Yeah, you can probably get a nice dent in the wall, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but you know, when I get this one finished, I think my next printer project will be a 300 by 300 or 400 by 400, something like that, you know, from bed, and then in the height, well, bed multiplied with 2 or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd be kind of interested in. I thought about building a rail core, but I guess everyone's already done that. Maybe I should backtrack a couple of years and go design myself a Delta.
Hey, Colin, how about this? Hypercube, printed Hypercube with rail core.
That would be interesting. I'm not all that excited about the printed extrusion thing. I mean, Walter did it once and it was cool, and then you know, the care and feeding of that printer is brutal. I can't imagine having to continue doing that.
Yeah, you know, the next question is there. You know, with a printed framework, how long is that printed framework going to last?
Well, provided you don't leave it in a car, which is what he was having to worry about when he was transporting it, it will probably last, you know, 6-7 years, easy.
I'm not sure about that. Just imagine all the heat that the heat bed will be producing during the print time.
That's so. I don't know. I mean, I guess it might work, maybe, but the heat bed only goes up to about 70, right, at most. So it's not gonna melt the extrusions underneath.
Yeah, but
there's enough of an air gap there that it's not going to be an issue anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, in the car, you would have 60, 70 degrees too, you know?
In a car? Oh, well, no, I mean, he was moving this thing around during the summer, right? He was having to, and John Mack had the same thing where they basically packed the printer in ice in order to get it to not melt.
And go to Hypercube. Can you put a base on that like on the Wanhao? A solid base?
Yeah, presumably, if you want to get some sheet metal.
Yeah.
Why would you want to, though?
I don't like the separate, you know, control box and all that.
Well, I mean, the control box that's mounted to the side of the thing. I guess you could just as easily mount it underneath with inside some sheet metal, but I don't know.
What I'm going to do is after it's finished, I'm going to go next week to the hardware store. I'm going to get me a sheet of plexiglass that's almost cut to size, to where I just have to cut out the corners, and then I'm going to have a plexiglass plate on the bottom.
That'll be cool.
To that,
Are you going to do like a plexiglass sandwich so you can actually look at all the electronics underneath it as well? So top and bottom of the bottom section?
Yeah, as you can see in the main screen, this is how it's going to be standing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have my 200 by 200 bed, and I have approximately 300 print height. But what I want to do is I want to put a plexiglass plate on the bottom down here so that I can mount my power supply underneath, the electronics underneath, and then I'll only have the touch display on the front corner somewhere.
So what have you got there? Like 4 centimeters to work with in height underneath your bed there?
No, 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah, I got 10.
Okay.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course with the Hypercube build, you have your X and Z work, your X and Y staying at one point here on the top, just going back and forth and crosswise and moving around, you know. And you have your bed; it's not moving back and forth at all, or to the side. The only thing it's doing is every time when it goes to the next layer, it moves down a tick, moves down, moves down, moves down, moves down, until your print is finished.
Can you put that bigger bed on it? With the frame that you're building now, can you put a bigger bed on it?
No, this framework was calculated at funkydiver.com. You can put in you can put in the size of the bed that you want to have, and then you get an email from them with all of the framework on it, and that email that you get, you can print out, and it's going to look like this.
So do they actually sell you the cut extrusions at that sizing or no?
Yeah. Thank you for using Hypercube Materials Calculator. Here's your dimensions. Bed width X 200, Y 200, print height 300. That's what you can type in manually.
Yeah.
If you want to include space under the printer to house components, enter additional height required here. And then I put in 100. And then, you put in your email address, and then you get an email, and it'll tell you, okay, your X frame 2020 has to be 4 pieces at 340. Y frame 2020, 4 pieces at 303. Z frame 2020 has to be 4 pieces at 595. And then it'll tell you printed bed support beams, 2 of them at 285, and the cross brace beam, 1 of them for 185. No, 135. Sorry, 135.
So do they actually sell you the materials there, or do they just tell you what the sizing is?
They tell you what the sizing is. Yeah. They also tell you, for example, the total 2020 T-slot aluminum required includes a 5% cutting allowance, 5,940 millimeter. So you know exactly how much aluminum you need if you're going to cut it yourself.
Yeah.
And then it goes further down into the list. 10 millimeter anodized X rails, 360 millimeter. 8 millimeter hardened steel Y axis rails, 300 millimeters. 8 millimeter hardened steel Z axis rails, 495 millimeters.
Hmm.
And then
the electronics and everything's from them?
No. They don't say anything about the electronics. Yeah, and then you have your T8 lead screw. This is for the flex coupler, 445 millimeters. I have 400, I think it is, or 450. I'm not sure. And
I'd like to build one that has a bigger bed on it, though.
Well, that's what the calculator will do. You can put in whatever numbers you want.
I understand that, but I'm saying for what he's doing, the 200 by 200 by 300, I would like to have something a little bit bigger, I think.
Yeah, that's what's going to be my next project, Ben. But what I would then do, you know, if I go to 300 by 300 by 300, well, one thing's for sure, I'm going to be using 40/40 framework.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's something that's got to be stable. I mean, I can see that. I mean, even though it's a Cartesian printer, I had the Wanhao i3 with a 200 by 200. That was a thin metal framework. But the Wanhao D9 with the 300 by 300, it has a 40/40 framework on it. You know, and that thing is rock solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I think Colin build mine for me.
Yeah, there you go.
Send me the parts. I'll be happy to build it.
Yeah.
Then you can send me the postage to mail the thing to you.
Well, I didn't say any of that at all, now did I?
Yeah.
No, we just assumed you were an honest broker, but maybe not.
Yeah. No, and let me get to the chat here. How did your friend cut the extrusions? The extrusions, they were Accelerate ordered them already on length for me. All I had to do is just tell them what were the lengths that I needed. Yeah. And for the metal rods, a friend of mine cut them this morning for me and brought them over to me. All the metal rods, they were cut with flex.
Wow.
You know, with the disc.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were all cut perfect to length, because that's one thing for sure. You know, he has all the tools that he needs, but the tools there especially for hobby, because he is an RC helicopter and plane flyer.
So that was basically cut with a Dremel then.
No, he wanted to try the Dremel, but the Dremel, you know, he's saying, that ain't going to work with the Dremel.
No, that's not going to.
Yeah, probably just MicroWorks.
Yeah. No, he doesn't only have MicroWorks because he's also a house owner.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you know, as a house owner, you got to have some bigger tools too.
Well, just give him my email address, send him to contact me, and I'll have him build it for me. Since Colin won't.
Yeah. Trolling for dollars, yeah. T8 lead screw. This is for use with coupler 445. T8 lead screw. This length is used for inserted direct into stepper motor. Not currently available. And then GT2 belt includes a 500 millimeter cut margin, 2,100 millimeters.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, you get 10. You get I think it was what did I buy in eBay? I think it was 10 meters for €8 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cheap stuff. I mean, it's basically just rubber, reinforced rubber.
Yeah. Well, I got more than enough, you know. So that means if I see some type of belt wearing or something like that after a couple of months, it's no problem to change it. I still have enough here.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's coming along. I have to head out to go do other things, and I have huge fans blowing in the background here, drying out a bit of a flood that happened here. So.
Oh, what happened, Colin?
I had a contractor shoot a nail into a pipe along while they were doing some work, and
was that work in your kitchen?
Yeah, it was in the hallway, but it was adjoining a downstairs bathroom. So they punched a hole right dead center into a copper pipe, because you know that's, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it dead center, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Did they built the house? Didn't they put in those steel brackets?
You put in steel brackets to protect cutting around electrical wires. I had not seen that.
Well, it's just a nail-on plate on the outside of the 2x4 wherever the water pipes go.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that done for plumbing. Anyway, my place was built in 1982, and I wasn't around Oh, I was around.
Oh, no,
I did know the place at the time, so I didn't get to have any input into that.
and why you don't want to put holes in your wall. You know,
Well,
like hanging up pictures. Well, I'm sorry you're having
I
problems.
tend to take care when putting holes into wet walls, but yeah.
Well, you take care, and I hope everything turns out all right for you.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Later, dude. Yep.
Take care.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That is nice.
Yeah. Try building one of those.
Yeah. And of course, I've got to put framework underneath it too. Oh man.
Why are we using Walter's or Mike's Google account? Don't you have yours going?
Huh?
Why don't you have your Google account set up? I'm using Mike's.
Huh?
You mean the Hangout link?
Yeah.
The Hangout link that Mike posted that because I was sitting over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the Hangout link goes to my to my live stream in YouTube.
Yeah, it's just Mike posted it with his.
Oh.
No, kidding.
Where'd you disapprove to, Mr. D?
Here. I'm messing around with my machine.
Oh.
Changing parts. Had a blowout when printing PETG.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
So I just went through and put all new heads on it and everything.
Uh-huh.
Is that a laser cutter you got in the back of you, D?
Yeah, that's the one I'm building.
Yeah.
It's a 4-watt. And it's got it's gonna be 20 by 22 usable area.
Oh.
So I'll get back to it again. I got the other day I was just driving the motors to make sure I had all the calibrations right. So tell it to move 100, it moves 100.
No.
But I had to change that because telling it to move 100 and move 80. So just had to go in the firmware and update it and change the steps. But I figured it'd work on the printer since it decided to puke. I can't do it tomorrow because we have a birthday party to go to.
Today?
Tomorrow. So we got a birthday party for a girl that's going to be 5 years old tomorrow.
Oh.
Grandbaby.
Uh-oh.
So I printed it out. My Little Pony. And got her a little princess castle tent.
Wait a minute, Wait a minute, Mr. D. Let me lock you on so that you can show that pony again. There you go. Oh, that looks nice. But you know one thing's for sure. If you give that to one as a birthday present, you're going to have and a duck too.
Yeah, I printed that for myself because my other two disappeared.
Yeah, who is responsible for them?
The dogs.
So actually, my buddy came over and his wife and daughter seen it, and the wife gave them to him.
Uh-huh.
Well, it sounds to me like, you're having problems or your wife really don't want you to have one of those.
Oh, well, she likes her stuff, so she's got it all over the place.
Yeah. And the stuff that Dee likes, she's giving it away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boy, if my wife did that, boy, she'd come home sometime and everything be cleared out. Of course, I'd be killed too. But
Yeah, yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful there, Bob.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with a bad back, can't run
the
fast.
gun locked up.
Just can't run fast enough to get away.
Uh-huh.
No, I can't run.
What happened to Mike?
I don't know.
I don't know. At the beginning of the stream, he had the speakers on instead of his headset, and all of a sudden, his uncle, I think he was shouting out from the bedroom, telling him to
Be quiet. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's fun sitting here watching you guys work.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
I'm not even motivated to do anything today.
No?
No, I don't feel right.
Well, I know what you mean, Mike. Bob. I got a headache too, but you know, I gotta get this stuff done.
Well, my wife keeps telling me to get stuff done too, but you see how well that works.
So I'm not enjoying this. It's all the way. Where is it now?
Yeah, works pretty good, huh?
Say we're down at 56 degrees this morning.
56.
Oh, here. We got snow, about an inch and a half of snow.
Hey, none of those bad 4-letter words, please.
Starting with an S, huh?
Going all the way through, yeah. You don't have any snow in Germany yet?
Nah, not yet. So not up here, but I mean down south where the Alps are. Well, they've got snow.
In Germany yet?
Huh? No, but you know, I don't have any snow here, thank God.
I'm saying in the past 13 years, I've seen snow about 5 times.
Is that right?
Yep.
I can't say that.
I'd like to be able to say that.
Yeah, I mean, we do have snow here, but not that much.
Yeah, but you don't get it right away, though.
No. And I mean, I already sent an email to Mother Nature telling her I don't want to see any snow this year. And
Yeah, I'm sure she'll listen to that.
I think a lot of people that are living here, they did that too.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
I don't know. It's working fine right now. I mean, okay, we have what do we have right now? 14.6. Oh, let me check that out.
While you're looking at that, I think within the next couple of weeks, you're going to be butthole deep to a tall Indian.
Yeah. Jinx himself by saying it.
14.6 is 58.28. 58 degrees right now here.
Oh.
You know, that's too warm for snow.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, it can stay that way.
Same here. If it can snow at 58 degrees, then it can snow all at once.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna have to get down to something like what? 15 degrees, 20 degrees.
Yeah. It'll start snowing about 38 degrees.
Yeah,
How much?
38
38. Yeah.
degrees.
Okay.
I don't know what that'd be in centimeters, but or
And centigrade.
what?
In centigrade, that would be somewhere around 10 degrees centigrade. But most of the time over here, I mean, it'll be cold.
Yeah, well,
And you might see some frost.
which
But snow, when it gets down to, when it gets below 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it gets down below 10 degrees, then you're gonna be thinking, oh, I hope it doesn't snow. I mean, last year it snowed. Last year that was no problem.
Yeah.
It snowed at night, in the mornings, before the sun, or as the sun was coming out. You could see some snow on the grass, a little bit of snow on the roads. Then the sun came out. Then the roads, they were only wet.
Yeah.
And the snow on the grass was getting thinner. I mean, that was nice.
Yeah.
So, 2, 4, 5. I got 5 washers. Oh, man. This can't be true. So now, start putting this in. Get in there. Yeah. Exactly. Now I already see one problem that I have with these hammer nuts. I already see one problem that I have with them.
Well, that was a nice mic.
This guy.
This one down.
Well, Mike's channel's going down.
Hey, Papa Top, how you doing? Ain't seen you in a
Hey,
while.
Mike's back. How you doing?
All right, I'm trying to get connected here with OBS quick.
Oh.
A little bit.
Okay, it looks like a smoke-filled room.
I just lost my sound. Hang on. Why? I don't know, but I did.
Well, you got sound, but no picture.
Come on. Oh, you can't even see me. There we go. Oh, default speakers. That fucks my headset. Here's a. All right, we got that going. Oh, let me see these things here. Yeah. I'll get you some power, you pain in the asses. All right, does that work? No.
No.
I can't hear nothing. That freaking else a headset.
Are you muted in Lookout? Or Google? Oh, there you go. Your printer's messing up. I take it that orange is yours, Mike?
I still can't hear anybody yet, so I'll be with you in a second. Trying to get hooked up here. All kinds of problems this morning. Let me tell you. Why the hell? I mean, it hits it once and then it doesn't hit it. That's what just totally pisses me off.
You got one camera working and one not.
Yeah, we can hear you so that he can hear us. And that's what the problem is.
I think I can kind of hear you now.
I hope so.
I just had all kinds of problems here, so I had to go through and clear out all my cache and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm back. But anyways, where you been, Papa Top?
Oh, I've been having problems with my iPhone 6. I couldn't get on to Google. I get a 404 error. Right now I'm using that old phone as just a camera, and that I'm getting it all right.
Okay. Well, I'm glad.
Can't use my phone.
We were worried you might have had some health issues or something.
Oh, I do, but that hasn't been that. And I talk a lot faster than I type.
Yeah, I know it. Me too. I use speech recognition, and it says whatever it wants to.
Is that orange print you're doing?
Oh yeah, that's this piece here.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of spaghetti in the
camera.
Yeah.
Because I broke my other one. So I tried to print this one yesterday, but it came out all shitty. So now I'm printing it there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to print it on this one right here. This one will do it real fast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it looks like you've got one camera working, Mike, and the other one is zoomed in too close. I can see.
Yeah, I can't really zoom that out any further.
Oh.
It'll be fine once it gets rolling. Once it starts printing, it'll be fine. Wish I could get another damn camera to work. All right, let's work up. Hey, look at that. I got a camera. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Flip camera. All right. Now. Come on. That's it. Yeah. Oh, come on. No, that's not what I wanted. Ah, you dirty bastard. You know what? I really want that over here. There we go. I don't know what the hell's going on now. Something's just started. I didn't tell it to. I'm not kidding you. What the hell is this? Oh, no, that's my cure, dumbass. God. Just not my day today, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
This one needs to come over here. This one needs to come up here. I got some cameras actually working now after I did all that crap. Stuff actually works now. Oops, that is this one. There we go.
You know, I just thought of something.
Oh,
I've got 5 phones that I deactivated every time I got a new one. I wonder if I hooked them all up, since I can still use the camera part, But that'll work out all right.
Yeah, you can still use them on your Wi-Fi and everything.
Yeah.
Let's say good morning to me. Good morning, me. I just gotta get it in the right spot. Over here.
There's Mike.
There's Mike. And here we go. We're going for the transfer. Transferring real slow.
Yeah, but your thumbnail isn't working.
You what?
I said your thumbnail wasn't working. It's working now.
Yeah. We're getting close now. I want to try this other crab cam. I'd love to get that one working too. Capture. Let's go here. Let's go crab cam 2. Okay. Oh. Yeah, should be that one.
Yeah, Mr. D jumped out.
What did I do?
So Mr. D jumped out. He lost connection again.
Yeah,
Yeah, looks like
you
it.
got a phone call.
Got a phone call.
Yeah.
That's all right. We're a little bit better now. Now we just got to get this damn thing going. So now for those buggers. Mess it up, clean it up.
Oh. I don't know. It gets winter, and I'm sitting here in shorts.
I'm in shorts and it's 18 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get the cat here.
It's hotter than hell. I'm here in blue jeans.
So
There we go.
I need to find some more.
There we go. Hey, how you doing, brother? How you doing, Minnesota maker? Yeah, I just got it back here. So, hello to everybody. Yeah, I woke up this morning in a camper, and damn, it was cold. Let me tell you.
Don't you have that camper hooked up to a dedicated heat source?
Nope, electric. All electric.
Yeah.
And it is technically in there. Let's prepare this band right quick.
I was explaining to my wife one time, oh, this was years ago, I lived in Dove Creek, Colorado. And I lived in a camper, a small camper there.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I had to have light bulbs underneath all the cabinets to keep the pipes warm.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want to do that here because all you'd do is keep the mice warm.
I hear you.
Oh, reject. But tonight's our last night in the camper. We're out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Your house is done or what?
What's that?
The house is finished?
Nope. She's going to her parents, and I'm going to my truck.
Oh, you
You're
kidding?
going to live in a truck?
My truck.
Are we talking a pickup?
Yeah, my pickup truck. How's this thing? Okay. That's where I'm going to be sitting for a little while.
Yeah.
You got a camper with your pickup?
What's that? I'm sorry, I can't hear too good.
I said you have a camera on the back of your pickup?
No. No. Just, there we go. I got an extended cab, quad cab or whatever, 4-door.
Oh.
I'll just kick the front seat back and take a nap. Leave the
There
damn
you
truck
go.
running. Leave the damn truck running.
Well, you want to be careful with that.
Nah.
Now, what's wrong with the camper?
We're kicked out.
Oh, come on now.
It doesn't matter because it doesn't work anymore. It's too freaking cold.
Uh-huh.
You know, I woke
I'll
up
give
this
you
morning.
$4 for it.
I think it was 20 degrees in that camper this morning with the heaters running.
Yeah.
Because it was like down, I think, to like 15 last night. Somewhere 15 to 18 last night.
Oh, if it won't retain the heat and everything, I'll give you $4 for it.
Yeah, well, it's not my camper. It's a friend's camper. Oh, no. If it was my camper, I'd have the heat working. You know, I'd be running propane and crap.
There you go.
Yeah, I would have hooked it up to a propane tank.
Yeah, but I guess none of that works or whatever.
Oh, I guess.
But I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. Like I say, we're out of there. I don't know how long we'll stick around. She's got to find somewhere to live or we got to head out. My cousin offered me a place to stay for me. You know, I could go down 30 miles away south of here and stay at my cousin's house. That's just too far away from the family, and it's hard for me to drive and stuff that far.
Yeah.
You know. I'm just kicked out of the camper, but I can still sleep at this place in this driveway or out in the back 40 or whatever in my truck, you know. So
I've got a slide in for my pickup, but I've got a 6-foot bed on mine, and I got an 8-foot slide in.
yeah, I could always do that too. Instead of running a truck, just run an extension cord into the truck and put the electric heater in there. Yeah. A lot less space to heat up, you know.
Yeah.
Start the truck up to get it warm.
Right here in my house, in my room right here, I've got an electric heater keeping me warm. I lose body heat thing real fast, but the rest of the house is my wife's control.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pissing and moaning about me leaving the heater running. And I said, well, I'd rather pay that extra money than freeze to death. I'll leave that for you. Hell, she could sleep with the window open in the wintertime.
Yeah.
I gotta make a top to the window here so I can open up the window because I'm not supposed to be smoking in here. I always put a fan in the window. But that's messing up my prints right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can show you these. This is that silver that I got off of eBay last week.
Yeah.
One of them shelves that I printed. You know, it turned out good, nice and flat, no cracks, no crinkles.
Nice.
And I got all the braces done just now too, so I can hang that together.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
How thick is
that? Huh?
What is that, 10% or that shelf?
I don't remember. But this is with a 1 millimeter nozzle.
Wow.
You know,
How long?
These here took about an hour, and I print 3 of these shelves at a time. And them take about 12 or 14 hours. See, that's like the blue shelf up there.
Yeah.
It's 3 pieces up there. That's what I printed at once. You know, I print all 3 shelves, and then I print all the brackets.
Oh.
So it takes 3/4 of a roll just to print the shelves.
Yeah. How much infill do you have on them?
Oh, shit, I don't remember. I sliced them last week. I don't remember what I put them at.
Yeah. What are those? About 3/8 of an inch thick?
Yeah, something in that there. Let me see. I have a shelf here. 0. They're about 10 mil. Thick.
10 mil?
Yeah, which is let's see, 25/64.
looks about 3/8.
Yeah, just about. I hope I don't like it up again.
That's a pretty steady shelf too, or sturdy shelf.
Oh yeah, they were sturdy. Then I just used command strips to stick them up there.
Oh,
I mean, I had a fall once. Hey, Adreno mates, I had a fall because the steam from my coffee pot went up there and let loose the command strips. Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, Ben. Can you make your own integrated lead screw stepper? No. This is going to be for the Z lead screw. This is down there on the bottom frame. And the Z lead screws are they're around here somewhere.
I tell you, I really like that darn 1mm nozzle. It pumps out the juice.
Here we go.
doesn't that one millimeter nozzle? Isn't that really small?
No, that's pretty big. You print usually with a 0.04 millimeter. And
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me get back to you in a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Robbie Mac?
Robbie Mac is here. Hey, hello, Robbie.
Don't mind that beer bottle sound.
Oh, no, that's all right. Drink away. Beer for breakfast is always good. Used to do it all the time. See, and then like the center brackets were really thin, like this one. This
I can't
see. This is an end piece, and this is to join two pieces together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were this thick, so I had to grow them up a little bit so you could actually, get a little bit of meat in there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be falling shelves.
And this is how my lead screw is.
Oh, nice.
And as you can see, that thing,
perfect.
That brass fitting on there, you just got to shake it a little bit and it'll start turning around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
So that's going to be good.
John, that when you get that finished, you were going to give it away to like 1,000 subscribers or something?
1,000 subscribers? You mean 10,000 subscribers?
Yeah. Oh, and you're going to give it away?
Nah. Well, I'm going to be printing with this myself, If I get this thing all running, fine-tuned, and it's printing like I hope it will print, this will probably be my go-to printer instead of.
Well, I'm sure it's going to work out pretty good for you.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
Look at that. This one just does that.
Right now.
Good God. I mean, it still didn't. I increased the infill, and it's still just peeling apart. I don't know what the hell's up with that thing. I increased the flow rate.
The bottom number of
It's just mushy.
perimeters?
Yeah, from that damn ender. I've cleaned the nozzle and everything.
Is that flexible?
Huh? No. This is not flexible. It's not supposed to do that, that's for sure. It's back there. Waka, 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 waka.
Yeah.
I don't know. This will be rebuilding the ender tomorrow. Put in a new what are we gonna do? We're gonna put in a new PTF tube and a new nozzle tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if I can get this damn thing to work. know why these don't bind sometimes. No, it's not binding. Yep, I'm trying. Oh, thank you.
Could you give Kitty a quarter of a can of cat food? There's plenty of cat food on this.
Okay. I'll do that 1 second. I want to try to get these headphones working.
All right.
Settings. There we go. Print Bluetooth. Bluetooth is on. Well, it says it right there.
Ah, okay.
Bluetooth device. Bluetooth, come out. You can tell when they're working or not because it ain't flashing red like that. Blue red, it's supposed to just be flashing blue slowly. And when I first started Hangout, they worked for a second and then they died.
It's not saying the
Oh. This went, look at that. I think I got it. Are we there? Yep, we're there.
I'm here.
Yep. That's loud.
I'm here. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here, but it's really, it's like so freaking loud. Shut that off.
I don't know, Mike. Those make your ears look big.
Yes, they do.
Hey, Mickey Mouse.
All that matters is that he's happy. Because otherwise, I get kicked out. All right, low temp. Yeah, no, I slowed my Minnesota Maker. I slowed my print down. I'm printing at 210, 60 millimeters a second. I usually print at 70 millimeters a second. So I don't know.
Maybe it's your filament. It's got some sort of a problem to it.
Yeah, it could. I mean, but I've been printing with it. I mean, I've printed this with it. You know, I printed all kinds of stuff with it. Printed some pumpkins with it. I just
bought a food dehydrator so I could start drying some of mine out.
Yeah. But like this one here, now, this I did right before I did this one. And this one turned out just fine, and this one's turning out like crud. That's all right. I got it on the big boy now, so she's getting bumped out at 1 millimeter a second.
Yeah.
Or 1 millimeter thick, or nozzle, not a second. What a dummy. We'll see how it comes out. Just everything with that. That's why I wanted that big ass nozzles, because I wanted to print big, heavy and hard. Almost broke free right there. Yeah, I got this filament off of eBay, 3 rolls for $32.
Well, I bet you that was roll.
Yeah. So happy about that, because you know me and my cheap ass filament. It's got to be cheap. I don't want it. Well, I want it. I just can't afford it. Got my daughter's birthday present in today.
Yeah?
Yeah. One of
How
my
old is she?
daughters. She'll be 11
Oh.
next week.
Wow. Wish I was
She'll
that.
be 11. Oh, come on, calendar. Wednesday. She'll be 11. So.
Wish I was that young.
You ain't a kid, man. Man, that stuff just looks like pasta when it comes out and laying down infill and crap. Miss oh, I gotta go feed this cat. What's up, buddy cat? What's up, buddy cat?
Oh, I hear a cat yelling.
God, we lost Colin. We lost Mr. D.
Oh, Collins was on?
Yeah, he was on and had to get off because I guess a contractor punched a hole in the, drilled a hole in the wall right through a water pipe.
Whoops. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, I imagine it'd be up to the contractor to have to fix it for free, but.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? What's going on there?
About Colin and his incident.
Oh, man. Oh. I thought Collins was going to be here for a while, but yeah.
All right, who do we got? Print for Life. Good morning. Hey, Don.
Huh?
Print for Life.
Print for Life. Hey, hey, hey. 3D Printing for Life. Hey, Don, hope you are well. Regards, Robo UK. Hey, my friend, how you doing there? I hope everything's going okay. I won't directly. I don't want to really say it, but I do think I'm an idiot.
Okay, we'll believe you.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Well, you know, I ordered enough M5 by 10 screws.
Yeah. But
no require.
But I should have ordered M5 by 8 screws.
Yep. That's all right.
Extra? Hey, what needed?
Yeah, no, the problem is the M5 by 10 screws, they're a bit too long to really tighten up. Yeah? and you can't really tighten the bracket 100% up. So I have to put a washer underneath the screw and then put it in. Then I have enough room to tighten them up. Yeah. Now I'm looking through all of my drawers to see if I can find the washers.
And you don't have a hardware store in your town, do you? I think it does.
Yeah, but that hardware store closed Saturday at 4 p.m.
Well, it's only 10 a.m.
It's already past 5 here.
I know. I'm just giving you credit.
Within walking distance of you, Don?
No, I'd have to jump on my electro scooter. It'd take me about 8 minutes to get there, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that.
Oh.
But I asked a buddy of mine. I sent him a message at past. It took him about 10 minutes to answer. He could have jumped on his bicycle and got over to that store within about 5 minutes, and then get those washers for me, bring them over here, and I'd give him the money for it,
Yeah.
And that would have been about maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But by the time you read my notice, it was already something like 10 minutes before the hour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you got a relatively small town, or your neighborhood has a lot.
We have a lot of people living here, but the only thing that we only have a lot of, that's grocery markets and clothing stores.
Yeah.
Hardware store, there's only one.
No Walmart.
No Walmart. You don't have a computer store here. All that stuff, you have to jump on the bus, and you'd have to ride with the bus to the Nordhorn. Nordhorn has 4 times the size of Bad Bentheim, and has everything there. Media Markt, I don't know what all.
Welcome back, Mr. D.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back.
Like your brother called.
What do you call you?
Nothing good.
Nothing good, huh?
No.
Oh. Well, that doesn't sound good if he can't call you something good.
Yeah.
So, gotta go in there.
The thing I'm worried about is the holes on this one. I think they're going to be a little bit tight. I guess I got a drill bit. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, gotta do a test print and see if my repairs have worked.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
That'll start Galactica Viper. Maybe I'll print that.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I got so much crud to do today. I should pop this out.
Huh?
Oh, I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, just to say hello.
Become addicted.
You know, nothing.
Yeah, Mike's got that so-called YouTuber disease.
Yep.
That's out of a different material.
Yeah, YouTuber disease is when you try to pop it to yourself.
But the, what do you call it? The head puke.
Yep, gotta be talking all the time.
See the
Strong arms.
don't compute. So I had to, no, I just had to change it. I had to change the head out. I'm going to try to print now in the blue. So I just cleaning them up a little bit. There's a little bit of stuff left on them.
Yeah, on the foot.
Yeah, all over the place. Clean them up. You can stick the little ones out there. Little food dogs.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, there you go. Are those a couple of Japanese dragons? Lions?
Yeah, the food dogs. Yeah, the food lions.
Yeah.
You gotta make them big, don't you, for your wife?
Yeah, I just printed these little samples out, and that's when I noticed that that PETG had puked out.
Uh-huh.
So now I gotta find something here to do a test print.
So now,
Let's see, we got a bunny rabbit. Maybe I'll print bunny rabbit out.
Oh, I gotta do a review, so you get my freaking money back. Okay.
One second. Don't see.
There's something out too.
Now we'll test it.
I'm sorry, I try to figure out what I'm gonna do for this thing now.
I just got to finish moving all my junk down there.
yeah.
Well, guys, I think I'm off the Hangout, but I'm still going to work the channel
Okay,
later.
have a good day.
Have a good one. Oh, that's a cute little one. There you go, Mike. Check that one out.
What is that? Oh, laser?
No,
Oh, bullet. Okay, there you go. Yep.
look at the hollow point in that thing.
Ouch. That would hurt.
That's a 380.
Holy mollies.
A little one, but
Yeah,
so
it'd still hurt like hell.
all copper bullet with a nickel coating.
Holy mollies. What are them about, a buck a shot?
Lead-free cartridges.
Who cares if it's got lead in it? You're going to kill the mother bugger anyways.
Yeah. That's the easy way to give them lead poisoning.
Yeah. You don't kill them fast, you kill them slowly.
And how was that again? You got a question for me? Hey, D, how is that again? You got a question for me? Boom.
Got an answer.
Wow. Yep. The frame's coming along nice.
Yeah. Yes, it is. That's what it's going to look like done.
Sweet.
Yeah. Definitely.
Sure.
There go here.
Oh. Time to stop that print.
So let me start at the top.
Come on.
Oh yeah, let's make some noise.
Okay. I think if I take my heat gun to this one, man, melt her all together really good. Be better than the first one.
Oh, one thing's for sure. Before I start trying to put the framework together, maybe I should put some hammer nuts in the framework.
Oh, you don't want to take it back apart again?
If I don't put them in now, I'd have problems getting them in later.
Yeah, you have to take it apart. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the stupid thing about these hammer nuts that I have right here. You can't push them in and turn them. The ones with this little button on the bottom of it, you know, to...
Yeah. Yeah, but them ones are nice for stuff like you're doing right now.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to shop for it. You're supposed to send me one for free. But like,
Top, back side, I'm going to need some.
Yeah. I gotta go at 3 o'clock. Go help Dr. George. See, finish the stuff up. Finish the printer.
How much you think? You don't know. How much you been charging for how many days you go on there?
150.
That's it. 2 days I left.
coffee on it. Got it on. Yes. No more coffee for you. Let's see. Health credit. That's due to. You know we have ABS. A lot of junk emails, man. Slept on. Go to garbage. Okay.
Right now, Monday morning, all I have to do is just keep out my hardware store. Get some more parts.
So you got ain't open tomorrow, huh?
If they were open tomorrow, that would be nice.
That'd drive me batshit crazy. Not being able to work on it.
That was the wrong
And
side.
these are all 160, so we don't need that one. Really, to be 227 sure. What the hell?
And
Only got 3 minutes left. I don't think it's gonna make it.
we've got 3 minutes left.
My print only has 3 minutes left, according to Kira.
So that means an hour.
Well, it's at 39 minutes and we're at 36, so. But I don't know if they count heat up time either, so.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, I think I'm gonna make it. They're bumped up to about 90 millimeters a second. Oops. Oh, getting on another roll.
Man,
Oh. Ooh, pretty. Well, that's nice dark red. Who is that?
this is the Red Delicious from Toner Plastics.
That 3D Hero has a really nice, it's like a blood red, they call it, I think.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I've been very pleased with this Toner Plastics stuff.
Uh-oh, 1 minute left. You better hurry, you little devil. Six, 2020. Oh, that's wrong. Let's see what I got out here for photos. Volleyball. Yeah, it's getting hot in here now. It's a sucker running right next to me.
Stick, right?
right back. I gotta go do that. You don't want you in there, don't you get it? Oh, it's back. 3D Gustner. Oh. Oh, man.
Huh? Hey, Gustner's here. How you doing, Gus? Well, still working on the framework here because I wasn't an idiot.
They're gonna start believing you. You keep on telling people that.
Let's just say I should have ordered the M5 by 8 screws, not the M5 by 10.
Gotta go on that.
M5 by 10 screws are about 1 millimeter too long. That you can tighten the screws up in this frame.
Well, 43 minutes instead of 30. What did I say? 39. So 4 minutes. That ain't too bad. 4 minutes. So 11:15. So she's got today, Ben. Ben was asking about my daughter's karate. She's got performance at 11:15, and then the regular class is at 11:55. So I won't know nothing until a little bit later, Ben. But I love this odd man. You know, you can go on there and just see whatever you want.
Yeah.
Any notes or anything like that, or there on the server. Okay.
So now I'm sitting at that problem. Hey, wait a minute. Ah, man. Warhammer, that's missing.
Golly, she's already halfway through her brown belt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Boy.
Just about. She's 29 out of 60.
That's not bad at all.
Oh. How'd you do, Ben? How'd you do in your competition there, Ben? November. Oh, we're just getting into week 2. We're at end of week 2. Oh. The hell's the date today? The 10th? Yeah,
Yep.
look at this. Oh, pull me up here. I mean, this is horrid. There's somebody's gonna get their ass whooped. That'd be my wife.
Huh?
My wife's gonna get her ass whooped. Hey, TK, how's it going this morning?
Good. Good afternoon, TK.
Business, please.
Good morning. Okay.
And open. Cool. Cool. And Mike forms. Cool. Good job, man. And these guys got to start going to freaking class, man. I mean, she only went to 14 classes last month. That's horse shit. She should be doing that just about a week. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 classes in 1 week. That's just nasty. You guys are just killing me. There's 1, 2, 3. 14 kids burning. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Oh, man. See, now that's how it's supposed to look. What number weeks? What number days? October. All that's going to do is piss me off. I had to quit looking at it. What she got? Triple round slide punch kick. And that's what she's learning right now. Man. I don't know. That shit makes sense to me, so. Hey, Derek. You back? Or you been here? Just in the dock. Got the white belt, gold belt, orange belt, Vista, Chamu. Man, she got that down. Blue belt, Chamu. Everybody's reading. First half. Prevalence. Requirements. Oh, yeah, let's go back. How many stripes she got? I don't know. I'm done. I quit. Go. Ain't you supposed to be using a square on that, Don, to keep it all nice and level?
That's why I'm doing all this on the glass plate. This glass.
No.
This is glass. This is not wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, the up and down from like right there, you should have a. Make sure it's level or square all the way around. You know.
Yeah.
Now you need a hammer. All right, get the hammer out. What a dope. chisel and hammer. Just little baby taps. What do you do? Breaks the glass or it pops off. Like that. Ooh, look at the squish on that, man. You can see that for like a week. Big old thick squishy lines. Oh yeah, gotta love them lines.
Well, that's strange. Both of the sides, they were screwed together flat on the bed. But I can see right now a big difference.
There we go. Infill lines. That's my infill. Big old thick lines. God, I love that. Just something about it just tweaks me, man. Yeah, let's kind of want to figure out this one. It's the only way to really get bigger lines, or bigger layer lines now is going to start moving to a 3 mil filament. Do a 2.5 mil layer line. Talk about pooping the stuff out, huh? You know, this one's just like so much stronger than that other one by a mile, man. It's just. Well, come on. No, Don hasn't learned that diarrhea of the mouth yet.
Huh?
I said you haven't learned that diarrhea of the mouth while you're streaming. Nobody's talking. That's your job to sit there and talk through the whole thing, whether it's bull crap or not. Dead air is bad. That's bad.
You know, that's very strange.
There you go.
Right now I'm trying to get the framework square.
Oh yeah, it's got a little wobble to her, huh?
Yes, it does.
Well, we shall see what happens there. Yeah, there's the part that I'm trying to print right now. This one's a little bit broken.
Loosen up these corner guides again.
Doesn't fit. Oh, this one's nice and loose anyways. Look at that, it stands up just by itself without the freaking clamp, man. It's just called money right there.
It's not attached yet.
Okay. This here. I left the actual power cord on this thing just because I thought it might be nice to have a cord running through the frame just in case I want it, you know? Turn on lights up there or something. I gotta find the rest of the damn thing. I really need to get this thing where I want it to. Well, I gotta do something here. Blinded by the light. 2. Oh. 1. There we go. Just while I work on this, you guys don't want to be spinning around. If it's locked onto me, you know. Get somebody sick. I moving around on my camera here, and I didn't want to get anybody sick or something, you know.
Yeah.
As it's going for a ride. Look at that. I can't believe this all fits, man. It's just awesome, but I can't believe it. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. That's just like money right there. Yeah, I get some of this. Don't have very many. That's no fun. Happy pink. There you go. There's even day where you don't print. I've learned those days. Not that often do I have a day where I don't print. I could almost say never do I have a day that I don't work on my printer. Or play with something with my printers, you know. That's just like, that's an everyday affair.
Say, Wednesday I will not be around.
No? Where are you going?
So I'm going to go down and see if I can shoot a deer or two.
There you go.
Ah.
Kill them buggers. I miss that.
Time to go down and get some meat.
Gun, bow, crossbow.
I'd say rifle shooting.
Yeah.
I'd say I got the crossbow, but it's a very short season.
Oh, yeah. See, crossbow up here, you can do that during the whole season, even during
Yes. Same thing here, but I don't know. I'm still a fan of things that go bang.
yeah. All right. You know, this one worked just a lot better this way.
Looks like my tool head replacement's been successful.
Sweet. This one actually works better than the other one because it's a little bit looser. That other one was so damn tight, man. It's like you had to hold on to the bottom of this thing. I mean, Broke a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, but now it just moves right around for me. It looks pretty good, but I guess it still does loosen up a little bit. It's not really on a full table either. It's only got a partial clamp. Yeah. See, back in the day, before 3D printing, I'd have to get out my epoxy and epoxy this all back together to get it to work. Now you just print a new one.
Yeah, that's the one thing nice about 3D printing.
Yeah, break apart, print apart.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Before I print something else, I should open up this window. Oh, pretty cat. Oh, here comes the cat.
Cat man.
Man. One piece of cheese, a fart nugget. Dick likes it. But I ain't roast beef. I don't want nothing to do with it, man.
Yes.
Trying to go up to the cloud. Where's my cloud? There it is. See what we can do here. Looks like we won't problem. Oh, that's right, I locked this cat down there.
$445.
That works.
Now I found out why these cameras are cheap.
Wait, what's cheap?
These little cameras.
Why is that?
See the shadow on them? But if you cover the top,
Yeah.
the shadow goes away. You let the light hit the top, and you can actually see a reflection of the circuit card inside the camera. But if you cover the top, it clears up.
That's funny.
Now, I'm going to use a colored tape to put across the top of the camera.
Goddamn cigarette. Oh, none of my printers are printing. Both on their last leg of filament. some. Come on, turtle. Well, this I'm gonna have to work on my computer, see if I can do anything with that. I don't even want to look at these. Oh, squirrely. I miss my squirrel. My squirrely kitty. He died. That's a job. There's some right there. Videos on this. Okay, little baby.
My lead screw is too short.
Looking good, Don.
Yeah, I thought 332 would be more than enough, you know.
Yeah.
I need 400. I need 445, 450, something like that. Lead screw. Question is if there's even a 450 in the length. Might have to get 500s and let the rest of it stick out from above.
Can't use this. How about
3D printing meetup in our makerspace, end of November. Hey, Gustner, where will that be?
nowhere? I don't know. That might be by you.
Yeah, that might be in Berlin or something like that. I don't know.
I have some on here. I can just ship over. I bet you I do. I'll be able to pay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but anyway, looks like I'm going to have to call it quit with the Hypercube build now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go to the hardware store on Monday. Get me a large package of I don't know what the hell are they called again?
Washers.
Yeah, washers. Or I can tighten up the rest of the frame. And then I'm going to have to check my Amazon account. I think in Amazon is where I got the lead screws. See if I can make an exchange. You know?
Too short?
Yeah, too short.
Yeah, just got to make them long enough. Yeah, you might be stuck with a lead screw that you can't use.
No, I'll sell them on eBay, you know.
I suppose.
Sell them on
Them are
eBay.
hard to sell, though, just because they bend it all in shipping and all that type of crap, you know.
No, these screws are more than perfect.
3, 4, 3, minus 5 for Facebook. Let's see
They're about 10 centimeters longer than the ones that was on my Wanhao i3, and I was thinking, okay, that's going to be more than enough.
I know you got to really got to be just a wee bit more, you know.
Yeah. Oh, but you can't see it in the picture. But the lead screw is about 10 centimeters short from the top.
Yeah.
Everybody, the next question is going to be, if I get something like a 450, that's going to be good. If I have to get 500, well, might have to turn that mount around and mount it from the bottom. That will bring the motor down another 5 centimeters.
Yeah.
No, not 5 centimeters. 2.5, 3 centimeters, something like that. Just in case if I have to get a 500 lead screw, then there won't be too much sticking out on top.
Put it in. Oh, I thought I had some on here. Yes. That sucks.
Then you have a Form 1 that needs fixing. I'd say send it to me.
Yeah, I'm sure you would, Don. Send her on over. Don's our us.
Thing is, isn't that, or maybe the sensor? Oh. Or maybe it's the sensor. No, I'd love to have a resin printer here.
Yeah.
I can do without.
Huh?
I can do without.
There's no FDM printer that can print such fine parts.
I understand that. Still.
And I have a lot more models that I would like to print, but yeah.
Yeah, you got TK now.
The problem with that is, if I start sending TK the parts that need to be printed every time, well, he's going to be sending me a PayPal bill to pay.
Yeah. You should be able to pay for your own parts.
Yeah. Whereby it might be cheaper to do it that way instead of trying to get a PLA printer.
Yeah.
SLA printer,
There we go. Here's a good sweatshirt.
Transami, huh? Custom though. Yeah. That means I'd have to then send TK some money for postage too. Not only to print, but for the postage.
Yeah.
But on the month end, TK is going to have to send me his PayPal address anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I can send him a little bit back.
There we go. Now my picture should be out here.
There it is.
Yes, I am. Let's see, you get stupid freaking priest.
Have that in there. Ah, come on now.
Where are we going?
$17.99. Cost on those, free postage, but you have to have an Amazon Prime account.
Yep.
After Saturday's closes office appointments. So it's gonna pick that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but what I noticed right now.
Not what I wanted to do.
Yeah. I got to spring into the kitchen for a second.
Okay. Sure. Let's just go to desktop. Save. Should be done. It's. Why is there a picture on it? Oh, it's not true.
That's okay. Yeah.
There, 1,000. That's a few layers, yeah. Exit. Exit. And for and a photo. Desktop. Returns must be factory sealed. Scroll down and down forward.
That printed makes any noise. Yeah. 0.1 there. Nice. That means that's going to be a nice print.
I should look at my shipping first.
But what I also want to do is I want to get a plexiglass plate put that on the bottom of, the bottom frame part, so that I'll be able to mount everything from underneath.
You can enclose it then? You can enclose the sides and stuff?
No, not really enclose it, but if you have a plate on the bottom of it,
yeah,
you've got all your electronic and power supply and everything underneath that.
I just wasn't sure if you were going to enclose it so you can run the ABS a little bit better.
And I don't really want to try to get into printing ABS, but if I have a plate there and electronic and everything underneath, then that'll all be safe from any type of debris that might fall down from the print bed, But yeah, plate on the back of it would be good.
Yeah.
Maybe on the sides too, Then it's good enough so that I won't have any problems printing then with PETG. Whereby everybody else prints PETG on a normal FDM printer, on normal open one.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I had problems trying to print any PETG on the D9.
Yeah.
That bed was hot enough. That was even in the beginning, when the magnetic bed was still good enough to hold something down. But I don't know. I had too much wind going through the room, or I don't know. Nozzle was hot enough. The bed was hot enough.
Hey, Mr. Buttram, good afternoon. Good morning still for me, but whatever.
Hey, Buttram, good afternoon. How you doing there, buddy?
I should wait on my cliff. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do that. Boost your items availability. Whereas I don't. Continue. They always give me crap about, hey, you got your medical, You got that? Of course I do.
Yeah.
Oh, not that I'm just mumbling. You know how I am.
I know. That's a so-called YouTube virus.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
That YouTube virus, that's something that everybody can get.
Yeah.
That's in YouTube.
Uh-oh. No, that's done. That's neat. I gotta find something to print, eh? we got today for little knickknacks?
Mr. Buttram, that's going to be a 200 by 200 bed. And my print height, that will be about 300, 310, 320, something like that. But calculated is 200 by 200 by 300.
Hey, there's my new camper. Oh. Oh, Dee was just showing my new camper there.
I'm gonna say that's the neighbors.
I don't care. We'll be. Oops. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
You say that's my squirrel cam now.
Yeah. Anybody living in there right now?
Huh?
Anybody living in that trailer right now?
It's just the neighbors working on that one, putting new windows and stuff in it. That's just a little one they take down to the beach.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Mr. Buttram, 200 by 200. I know. I'd say that's kind of small too, but you know, I wanted to make a Hypercube as cheap as possible. And because my Wanhao i3 was not working correctly anymore, I slaughtered that. Got the motors, power supply, the heat bed and the print bed from the Wanhao i3. And I mean, you know, we're going to have here 200 by 200, but it's going to have at least 300 millimeter print height on it. And that means for me, that's going to be good enough. For
right before I left here, I listed some test strips.
Yeah.
And I listed them for more money than what I usually do, and they already sold. $120. Bam, just like that.
Huh?
$120, just like that, in 2 minutes. 4 boxes of test strips of freestyle lights, $30 a box.
Yeah.
Yep. They sold in 2 minutes. On eBay.
Oh, that's not bad at all, huh?
Well, yeah, no. I used to get $1 a strip. I used to get $50 a box. But they kind of snickered beyond that now. I don't know. They dropped way down. And so I was only getting $20, $25 a box. So this time I asked for $30. It sold in 2 minutes. So I don't know. I might have to start raising it up to $35, $40 next time.
You still got enough to sell?
I just had 4 boxes. That's all I had.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying. I was supposed to put them on yesterday and I forgot.
Minnesota Maker is here.
Yep. Now, whether or not to tell the wife or not. All she'll do is go out and spend it.
Yeah.
And I think I'll just go withdraw it from the ATM. Sounds like a good idea. Keep it in my wallet.
Hmm.
God darn it.
Call from Brandon Whaley.
Hello.
Oh, Mike threw himself out.
Yeah.
Instead of hitting the mute button.
That's that little $5 camera, Don.
That's showing right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
And it's actually looking through a screen too, so the little blurry is of the screen.
Yeah. I mean, that's not too bad.
No, for $5.
No, okay. You can't say anything about that price.
And yeah, the one I got, where is it here? Oh, one place that I got the Arduino Nanos out of.
Yeah.
They had some Raspberry Pi cameras that they're sending me. They're high resolution, sharp image, 5 megapixels, IR filters, blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to be a little easy cabling for Raspberry Pis.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, they sent me one out, but they normally sell them. They're $7.99
Huh?
for $8.
$8 for one?
Yep.
Try to get 100 of them.
I'm trying to. It says it's 5 megapixel. I'm trying to see if they say what the native resolution is.
Yeah. Try to get 100 of them. Send me 50. I'll put them in eBay. Cheapest price is going to be somewhere around 18 euros. So we'll be able to make some money from them.
Yeah. These
Yeah.
they're not very big, so be pretty cheap to ship.
Yeah, the funniest thing is they cost twice as much over here.
That's I have to look and see what their shipping would be on like a 20-pack of them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, those idiots, I don't know. Is it because there's so many people living in New York, as in complete Germany, or what's going on there? A lot of things, you know, it's amazing how cheap that can be sold over there.
Well, the funny thing about it is that the last line that says, as usual, high quality and fast delivery from Germany.
Yeah. And those idiots, they sell it.
Germans.
Yeah. Those idiots, they sell it for twice the price here in Germany.
Well, and the funny thing about it is I ordered, not ordered, but they shipped them out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And they're going to be delivered today.
Yeah, they weren't in Germany, that's for sure.
No.
No. No, not if they come that fast.
No, they have a warehouse somewhere there in America.
And
But they just take their time doing crap. I hate sellers that do that, you know.
yeah, it's up in Trenton or Paulsboro, New Jersey.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I'm still waiting for my filler primer paint.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked the postman that's in charge right now, because the lady that normally delivers out all the packages and letters and everything, She is in the hospital. She's going to have an operation on her back. And yeah, I asked that guy, what's going on there? I get everything else, plus not this package. He told me there are a couple of problems right now with the post. You know, with DHL, they're having problems right now.
Yeah. What's wrong with your postal lady? You think she's in there trying to get her pitch taken out of her, or what?
Nah, she has a couple of slip discs, and looks like they're going to have to really operate on her this time. But she's saying it looks like she's going to be out for about 2 or 3 months.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, not nice, but
you know, that lady that always bringing the packages and letters and everything, you know, that was one hell of a lady. I always made sure I had a box of chocolates for her, you know, in Christmas time.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, one of these big boxes with a assortment inside, you know. Yeah. Well, last Christmas I bought 5 of those boxes. One for DHL, one for Hermes, one for DLS. And then I thought, well, just in case if DPD comes along, then I can give one to her too.
There you go. You're so nice, Don.
Yeah, they are nice. They bring the packages. You know, it doesn't matter if it's a small one or a heavy one. They'll bring it up to me. They'll bring it up to my doorstep, up to my door. So I don't have to walk down the stairs. You know?
Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted. I just don't foresee seeing anybody be able to print this.
No, but my idiocy, that pisses me off today.
Yeah.
I could be a lot further with this build right now if it wouldn't have been that instead of the M5x8, I ordered the M5x10 because I thought the M5x8s would be too short.
Yeah, they gotta be short. I mean, they're just such a tight tolerance in there, you know.
Unfortunately, yes. But when I go to the hardware store, you know, I take a look. If they have M5x8, let's say a 50 package or a 100 package for just a couple of euros.
Yeah.
I might get them instead of just trying to see if they have some washers, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you snap. No.
Yeah, because washers are going to cost a couple of euros too.
Yeah, but bolts would probably cost a little bit more than a couple of euro.
The washers would definitely be much cheaper.
Huh?
The washers will probably be much cheaper.
Yeah. Just have to make sure that they're M5 and that they're not too wide, you know, because they're going to have to fit inside of these
the brackets.
Inside of the brackets, yeah. There's not much room there. Because if I take the M5 flathead screw that I have for them and put it in there, you can see right there, there's not much room for a washer.
Yeah.
That means I'm going to take one of these brackets and one of these screws with me when I go to the hardware store.
Yep.
Just to make sure.
I tell you, when you look at them, it's going to look like they ain't going to fit, but they'll fit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like right there.
But hey, you know what I found out by trying out? These little hammer nut screws that I have, the hammer nuts that I have, you know, that have that bolt on the bottom of them?
Yeah.
So that they can stay in place. I was pushing them from the end of of the extrusion all the time, pushing them up through, get them to the point where I need them, right? You can push these things in to the frame and just twist them around.
Yep.
To get them in. That means you don't have to sit there and try to, you know.
Yeah, you don't have to slide them in from the end all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Because at one point or another, you're going to have that framework completely put together, tightened up, and then you're going to see all of a sudden, oh, I need two more hammer nuts here. I need two more there, or whatever. Open up that framework just to slide them in. That would be stupid.
Yeah, those, and I use the
what you got there?
Oh, the T-nuts, the spin ones?
No,
yep.
that's the normal hammer nut.
Yep. Those, and all, it doesn't need a lot of pressure. They just use the squares.
Yeah.
I like the squares get the regular nuts because they just print out the plastic slides for the bigger nuts. And just push it in. My case closed.
What's going on there, Mr. D?
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, I think I'm going to try to get something done today here. So,
yeah,
it's 11:30 here.
Yes,
So,
12:30 here.
Yeah, and I got to get some emails sent and other stuff like that done today. So
30 there and 18:30 here.
yeah. So I will see you guys in the morning.
I hope so.
Yes.
Yep. I'll be here.
Okay, Mike.
All righty.
Have a great day, Mike.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Take care of yourself, man.
We'll try.
Yeah.
So I gotta go see a doc today.
Huh?
Go see my doctor.
Who, you?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. On a Saturday, you got to go see him?
Yeah. That's what's nice about knowing the doctor.
Well, that must be a good doctor if he has the time for you on a Saturday, huh?
Yeah, my back has been not treating me too good.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. I've had that problem a couple of days too. But when was that? Went from Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know how I was laying in bed, but when I woke up in the morning, there was not only my back was stiff, but my shoulders all the way up to the neck too. I mean, every time I heard something on the side, you know, it wasn't just turning my head to the side. I had to turn my whole body to the side.
Yeah.
That wasn't nice at all. Oh yeah.
No, it's, I don't know if it's just a change in the weather or what it is. That's getting me.
Oh. I don't know how old you are, Mike, Dwayne, but yeah.
Say 55.
Oh. Double shot, huh?
Yep.
Oh man. Yeah, I can vaguely remember that day. I can vaguely remember that. I can't even tell you what I did on my 55th birthday. But I remember my 44th. I was still married at that time.
Yeah.
Not knowing that it wouldn't be long, you know.
Let's see that. What?
Oh, there's that doggy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but hey, Mike, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking about calling it a day for now because, you know, it's not going to help me at all. Just streaming, talking, and whatever.
Nope. Yeah, I got to get going, so.
Yeah, and I can't do anything more until I get to the hardware store. You know, I don't know what set out in my brain at the time when I was ordering the screws. Yeah.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I just ordered a box of 10s, and luckily I ordered a bunch of 6s also.
Yeah, you know what the best thing is? Because I saw that the M10s were running out, I ordered another 50.
Yeah.
In Amazon, right? From M5 by 10.
Yep.
Yeah. If that wasn't sent already, I would have contacted them and say, hey, stop. Don't send me M5 by 10, send me M5 by 8s.
Yep.
Yeah, but oh yeah. Now I know why. I wasn't thinking about the corner pieces all the time. I was thinking about all the plastic work that has to be mounted into the framework.
Yeah, those will need your 10s.
There, I definitely need my 10s, yes.
Yep. Yeah, because of the thicker pieces, you have to use the 10s. And that's exactly what I did. Is I've got I got plenty of 10s, so I got a double pack of 10s in there for the plastic parts, and then I actually run the 6s for the.
Okay. See there,
6mm.
yeah,
Same pack.
yeah. Unfortunately, well, I don't know why I had these in my wish list. I should have only left the ones in my wish list, but this was bought from a good friend and sent to me. This is the M2, M3, M4. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
The M3s are almost empty, with the exception of the really small ones and the really long ones. Yeah.
Mine actually, I've got no M3 by 8s.
No M3 by 8.
And I've got about 6 of the M3 by 4s left.
M3 by 4 and 4. M3 by 4 and M3 by 8. Well, the M3 by 8s, I had to use some of those too. They're for the motor mounts, you know?
Yep.
But yeah, when I have a little bit of money extra, one thing's for sure, I'm going to get me another one of these boxes with the M3, M4, and the M5 in it. The M2 screws that I have here, I've already checked that up with a buddy of mine. He told me, "No, that's no problem, Don. If you don't need the M2s, you can give them to me." You know, in the RC helicopters and everything.
Yep. Yeah, they use a lot of the M2s.
Yes, definitely. And I mean, I have M2, what is that? M2 by 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 20. And then I have 120 nuts and 120 washers. And I told him, you can have them all. He looked at me and said, huh? Because he was thinking about, you know, telling me, I'll give you 20 euros, and then when you order your box, order one of those for me too. But I told him, hey, if it's only because of the M2 screws, you don't have to order one. You can have these M2 screws from me.
Yep.
All I have to do is just find enough little plastic bags that I can put them in. Because you looked at me and said, huh? And I said, you're not going to get this plastic box for me. No. I'm going to keep this plastic box myself.
Yeah, I've bought a bunch of these the plastic boxes.
Yeah. Over here, you have to pay a couple of euros for them, you know. And it's not always possible that you can find the boxes with the right number, with the right amount of compartments inside.
Yeah, these have the movable insides.
Yeah.
You can customize the interior of it.
Yeah, the problem with those, however, and that's what this one here has too. You can take the and slide the sections out, you know.
Yep.
And you have to be careful with that because if they don't, if those sliding parts, if they don't come all the way up to the top, so that when you close the lid, you know, they can't move around.
I just put a little dab of this on the tops of each one so they don't, you can still pull them out, but this stuff never dries out and it stays tacky. The Filament, the filament bond.
Yeah.
Because it stays tacky and they stay in there so they don't just pull out when you're trying to get stuff out.
Yeah.
But if you definitely have to get them out, you can still pull them out.
Okay. No, that's
a little dab on each corner where they go down in.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know.
They stay in place, but like I said, if you want to take the separator out, you still can.
Okay. Yeah, but you know, 19 euro 99 for this box.
Yep.
I don't know. What did you have to pay for yours?
I think they were. It's like $15.99 for US, so $16.
That's cheaper compared to what I had to pay for them.
And I found one place here that I can buy them separate in the bags of 50 there, and they were inexpensive. They were like $1.50 for the smaller M2s, and
yeah,
I think they were like $2 for a pack of the M4s.
Yeah, TK, it's starting to look like a printer.
Yep.
But I can't.
You gonna print a control box and everything?
Yeah, I'm going to have. It's not really a control box in as you would see it as a control box. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a plexiglass plate on the bottom here.
Just mount the stuff underneath on a.
The power supply will be mounted underneath it. The control board, that'll be mounted underneath it, but I think I have to print a framework for it first.
Yeah.
You know, and then mount the framework and then clip the control board into it, because that's going to have a cover on it, because as I saw from Accelerate, the Shane, he has two 50mm fans on top of that large X board.
Yeah.
He has two of them. And both of them are blowing air onto that board.
Yeah, I got two of the 40mm that are blowing across my drivers.
Yeah. Okay.
And that helps out tremendously.
Well, I got enough 40mm here, so I think I can get away with that too.
Not just two of them. That's, you know, because you're going to do long term. You're running your 48-hour prints. That's something you definitely need on them to keep the temperature down and keep them stable. Yeah,
Accelerate. You know, that large board that he's got on his Hypercube. You know, that Hypercube has a format from 500 by 800 or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
when he's doing prints on that, well, you can think there's going to be a print run in a complete week.
That's like that other printer I got to finish downstairs now.
Yeah.
That's five. Well, it's actually 520 by 650.
That is a oh yeah, awesome size. Definitely.
I wanted it so I can use, you know, the 0.1 millimeter nozzles on it too.
Yeah.
Or 1.0s.
Is that one that you put together yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I said I just had some final tweaking on it, just as just calibrating the steps and all that.
Yeah.
I just been lazy. I just haven't. I moved it down there, and now until I get downstairs and spend the time and calibrate it.
It's about time you get your lazy butt downstairs.
Yeah.
It looks like it's about time that you get downstairs and start working on your stuff there. Because if I happen to win in the lottery, you know, I guarantee you, I'm going to be coming over there visiting you.
Yeah.
And if that makerspace is not finished,
You say it's getting close.
yeah, if that makerspace is not finished, you know, you're going to have a size 42 in your backside.
I got to go run and get 2 sheets of plywood to make some tabletops.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to make a 2 foot by 8 foot table to you can get on either side of it. So
Yeah.
and I got two 6 foot power strips to go down on either side of the tabletop. So plenty of plugs. Be able to put anything up there.
2 foot. 2 foot, that's 48 inches. That's 60. What is it again?
Yeah, so it'll be
48 times 2.54.
Yeah, it's what is it? 610 millimeters is 2 foot or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, I would say that'd be okay. You know, power strips on one side of it, and then put that against the wall. And then if you got enough room in the middle, I would try putting a table, you know, almost like a dining table, you know, for 12 people.
I'm gonna be able to get to both sides of it. It's not going against the wall. So you can get to the back side, front side, and
yeah.
I mean the room's 20 by 25, so
Yeah. You know,
I don't have to put it against the wall to save room.
yeah. This glass table that you see right here, where the printer is standing on, that is 60 deep, 60 centimeters deep, and 120 wide. Normally, I have the Wanhao D9 standing here on this side, but for the build, well, my buddy was here and he said, "Don, we can't sit. Both of us can't sit on the couch. Wait a minute." He took that thing and put it down on the floor. Which means if I have to print something, that would be no problem because it's standing on the floor right now.
Yeah. But that, or I'm going to make some shelves so I can stack them.
Yeah. No, you know, I'm just thinking about, you know, if you have some, if you get some people coming over there every once in a while, you know, for the makerspace, because they're interested in also getting into 3D printing and everything.
Yeah.
You might need a table that's, I don't know, double so deep as this one here, and double so long, you know. So
Yeah,
that people could work on it from both sides, you know.
I've got some 2.5 foot by 8 foot folding tables,
Yeah.
so I can always pop one of those up, and they're heavy enough to I can put 4 computers on it and have more than enough room for people to work around.
Not only computer, but you know, if somebody's printing something there, you know, all the after work, trimming and everything, you know, if they want to finish the model right then and there, you know.
Well, that's why I even have one spot over by the window so I can throw a spray, like a spray booth in there.
Yeah.
Just have an exhaust fan to pull all the fumes out if they're painting.
That's a good idea.
And of course, it's not like I would just need it only for myself, you know.
No, but hey, if it's there, why not? You know.
But yeah, we got a lot of the vets and military members that are interested in doing it, but just don't have the space or the wherewithal to do it. So that's why I was trying to do it so they can come over and enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh, come on now.
And even thinking possibility of at some point in time doing it so they can actually build their own machine.
Yeah. So.
But, well, I'm going to have to.
Oh, 1 second here. 1 second here. Let me check something out.
Yep.
Yeah, that was definitely the wrong Google account. Oh man, that can't be true. Sign out.
But I was trying to get one of the printer companies to not give us machines, but you know, give them a little discount for the military members, and
yeah,
none of them are interested.
Are you kidding?
No, I mean it's kind of silly.
It is.
Like I told them, I said, even with me not being able to do a lot, I'd love to test the machines for them. Since I have all the time, and since it's not like I want the machine, I don't mind testing it and sending it back.
It's showing.
But I guess unless you have 5,000 followers and 20,000 hours of videos, nobody wants to talk to you.
Yeah. Discord chat, and then DD Eininger, and then paste, and then there. You take a looky.
Yep.
Let's see if that works out.
Where's this?
In Discord, in private chat. There is a link for you. It should take you to my Google Drive.
Oh yeah, yep.
And you might download it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you know what you get?
Yep, the zip file. Or let's see, they have an overall one or just it's all separates?
You got to take a look in there. You got to take a look in there.
Yep.
I'll tell you one thing. It has something to do with this here. Roger.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to print that. Yeah, especially with having the big machine down there.
Yeah. Well, who knows? I mean, you might beat me in the race, you know. You might say, hey, Don, look, it's already 50% finished, and Don's still waiting for filament, you know. Hey, Don, look here. all the parts are finished. All I have to do is put it together now. And,
yeah, well, it would be nice because having it down there, I
yeah,
don't have to listen to the printers printing at nighttime.
yeah. You got to take a look at that at the headpiece. You know.
Yeah,
You know what we were talking about? Putting a couple. I would say in one of them a laser, in the other one maybe a camera.
yep.
You know, just to make sure that nobody's standing in front of it when you push the button.
Well, it all depends on who it is.
Yeah, that's true.
You may want to move them.
Yeah, or maybe it's the wrong person that's in that room. You know, before he gets out, all of a sudden he gets a nice hair trim.
Well, I got to start getting ready.
Yeah. The one zip file I think was the complete package, and then when you unzip that, you'll probably see a lot of other zip files.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. It's
But hey, yeah, like I wrote in the chat, right?
Yep.
You know, after the link. You read that, right?
What's that?
Yeah, so I wrote something after the link. You wrote that, you saw that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, no problem.
But thank you, and
Hey, no problem, man.
I'll see you in the morning. You're going to be on the.
Yeah, I'll be there. Okay, take care, Mr. D.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too, man. You too. And everybody else, thank you for joining in on the stream. It doesn't make any sense that I do a long stream today. You know, building the Hypercube up and everything when I was an idiot and ordered the wrong screws. And now I don't even have enough washers that I could put on each screw so that I have the extra room to tighten them down for the rest of the framework. So I would say we're going to be seeing the rest during the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday stream from Mike. I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe my buddy can find a couple of washers laying around, maybe same 10 or 20 pieces, you know, that would help me out for the beginning. But we'll see. Anyway, until then, I do wish all of you to take care and have a nice day. Happy printing, everybody. Until tomorrow on Mike's live stream. Bye.